Oke guys, akhirnya bisa login masuk guys setelah nunggu dari jam 7. Dari jam 7 itu antrian ke 10.000 dan sekarang baru aja masuk nih. Dan kayaknya emang lebih lebih agak cepet sih. Lebih agak cepet ini proses masuknya tuh pas udah terakhir-terakhir. Nah, ini karena progres kita masih di Stormblood, aduh menyedihkan. Udah punya Endwalker tapi eh kontennya masih di Stormblood nih guys. Aduh, gimana ya? Kita harus benar-benar ngejar nih. Katanya sih sekitar sebulan sampai 2 bulan baru bisa nyentuh ke Endwalker nih. Aduh, lumayan ya, 2 expansion pack kita ketinggalan. Makanya kita langsung lanjut aja lah, kita langsung gas. Ini namanya main story ya, udah kebuka. Oke, di sini job gue adalah sekarang gue lagi jadi masinis. Sebenarnya job yang gue punya banyak yang udah level 60 ya. Waktu itu capnya di level 60 karena belum punya Endwalker. Cap CR-nya itu 270. Apa ya istilahnya kok CR ya? High level ya, apa sih? Gear level lah pokoknya. Ini semua di 270 nih. Gue udah ada Monk, ada Black Magic, ada Paladin. Paladin belum 270. Ada Warrior, ada Bard, ada Masinis, Dragon, sama Summoner. Nah, gue sih paling suka jadi Masinis karena lumayan santai ininya, cara mainnya. Sama Summoner paling. Nanti kita tuker-tukerannya sama entah Summoner atau Masinis. Nah, sekarang kita lanjut aja. Ayo, kita lanjut. Akhirnya ketemu Alpinot lagi setelah sekian lama. Kita nonton aja dulu deh.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
Ya, terakhirnya itu kalau nggak salah Event Sword ngomongin tentang Omega
Word
ini.
from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Omega weapon, tapi nggak tahu.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available? Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well. I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Oke, seperti biasa ya. Ngumpul-ngumpulin orang dulu biasanya nih kalau baru mulai main quest kayak gini.
Ready, my friend?
Ready.
Well then.
Tataru.
I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamigan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Ugiri.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this... Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kosetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. That all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Oke. Oh, kirain udah selesai. Monk. Oke, Shroud. Good. Great Wall. Kita naik naga dulu. Enak ya. Dulu Final Fantasy sebelum Heaven Sword itu nggak bisa terbang loh. Ini udah lama nggak main kan gua, jadi terus tiba-tiba udah terbang tuh enak banget. Gear Akhirnya Bridge. Ini map baru ya.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Stormblood, habis Stormblood masih Stormblood, habis Stormblood masih ada Shadowbringer, Shadowbringer, aduh masih jauh banget ke Endwalkernya guys. Kita kejar lah. Nah, ini di map-map baru gini biasanya nggak bisa terbang nih, harus nyari-nyari dulu. Oke, tuh kan nggak bisa terbang. Gila. Ketemu Rauban lagi. Orang lama ini guys, Rauban. Seed juga ya, Seed tuh selalu ada di tiap Final Fantasy. Kalau nggak salah mulainya dari Final Fantasy berapa ya, 5 apa 6 ya. Oke. Struggle reach an old temple to the east of here across the Telodina River. Oke. Ini biasa tidak bisa terbang. Oh iya, kita cuma bisa nyari Aether Current. Ada di mana sekarang Aether Current? Katanya dia pindah ya. Nah, lu move to your collection. Collection di mana? Inventory. The item. Collection ada di mana ya? Action benefits. General. Keras. Yaudah nantilah. Nanti kita coba cari. Jadi Aether Current itu kita nyari-nyari kayak angin gitu guys. Jadi anginnya itu bisa bikin kita terbang. Gimana kita fokus main story dulu sampai mau kira-kira mau pindah map, baru kita nyari Aether Current. Level 60, waduh. Mantap banget. 60. Gede banget lagi mapnya. Oke. Itu dia mereka. Aether Current-nya ada di collection, ada di duty tab, nanti kita cek. Oke, di duty tab collection. Oh ini dia. Nah, si Aether Current ini akan ngasih tahu anginnya ada di mana paling dekat. Nah, kebetulan kita pas banget lagi mau ke sini. Siapa tahu ntar ketemu. Nah, 270 yams, sudah isi yams itu apa ya? Kalau nggak salah kayak fit deh kalau di sini. Nah, kalau misalnya udah nemuin itu semua, itu kita akan bisa terbang. Mount kita. South. Jangan di atas gunung ini. Kita lihat deh. Southwest. Oh ini dia. Nah ini Aether Current. Nanti kita sekalian lewat-lewat mampir lah. Sip. Nah, progresnya bisa dicek di travel Aether Current. Apa nama tempatnya ini? The Fringers. Nah, ada 4. Itu dibilangnya ada 4 Aether Current yang bisa kita temukan di map. Terus 5 wajik merah itu adalah dari side quest. Biasanya nanti dikasih tahu. Side questnya, rewardsnya adalah Aether Current. Oh iya, lupa manggil si Chocobo buat nemenin selama aku main quest. Oh nggak bisa, harus turun dulu, lupa. Nah, kita tadi mau apa? Chocobo ya. Nah, Chocobo gua nih, Tata namanya. Yuk, kita lanjut. Mungkin progres main story-nya akan gue cepetin dikit deh. Kita ambil garis besarnya aja lah. Ganti baju ya kita. Oh, glamour itu kan buat ganti baju biasa. Yuk, masuk.
I remember the old stories, how the breaker of worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralga's Reach, a holy place and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Tribe baru nih kayaknya nih guys, kayak kelompok baru. Biasanya tuh di tiap map ada tribe gitu guys, kayak sekumpulan kelompok orang yang bisa kita bantuin gitu. Oke, lumayan loh dapatnya 100.000 experience point. Tempatnya enak sekali, banyak air terjun. Oh ini udah kota ya. Kita tuning dulu. Oh iya ini kota bener. Oke. Lanjut aja, inventory kita juga masih belum penuh. Wih, baru nih. Nah ini guys, job barunya Endwalker nih. Si orang ini nih. Tuh, pakai sabit. Kayak Ruby. Ruby Mobile Legends. Itulah. Yeay.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rauger's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough time.
I wanted to, I mean, about them.
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire on...
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for us. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our land.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his...
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that... On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military...
Do you now? Well, go on then.
Okay.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with my comrades, and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Lanjut. Oke, kita akan dapat baju dan helm-helman. Kayak lucu-lucu ya. Bisa kita cek. Ih, keren loh. Kayak Thor. Sayang buat Paladin doang. Nih bisa buat Lancer nih, Dragon. Atau Reaper. Oh, oke, Reaper. Reaper sama kayak Dragon. Oke. Ya, Dragon jadi ada temennya sih. Sampai 4 expansion itu Dragon jobnya sendiri guys, nggak ada sharing equipment. Oke, kita jalan-jalan. Lumayan sih, agak fresh kotanya, langsung laut gitu, lucu. Danau. Kita buka ini dulu deh, buka Aetherit. Ada di sebelah sana. Nah, itu dia. Oke. Udah semua ya. Dikit cuma 2. Lagu enak sekali. Oke, mana lagi kita list? Oh, ini berenang. Mountnya nggak bisa berenang, kabur. Oke, tempat apa ini? Ini dia. The Barber. Aku udah ke Akhirnya Plaza. Kenapa nggak teleport? Ya, teleport dulu. Ya, ambil yang mana nih? Nih buat monk nih, gua ada jam monk. Wih, lucu juga sih. Buat glamor, bagus nih. Kayak sorban gitu ya. Ini aja lah. Bisa buat ini nanti. Bisa buat glamor. Nah, ini apa? Oh, buat magic sama archer sama range. Kita coba cek. Keren topinya ini. Kalah kayak gini topinya aja nih lucu buat glamor nanti ya. Oke. Oke. Ya udah mulai.
Thank you all for waiting.
I I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, but the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to... Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are other...
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, lot. Monargo and...
Understood. We won't let you down.
Oke, jadi ambil topi ya. Wah, ada dua pesawat. Ya, kita lihat dulu bajunya. Bagus ya. Buat apa? Dragon sama Reaper ya. Wah, ribet ngomongin. Cewek pakai rok ngapain? Berantem pakai rok. Ya. Bagus kan? Keren. Siapa tahu nanti kita bikin Reaper. Oke. Satu lagi kita terima dulu. Nanti kita lanjut lagi deh. Karena habis ini gue udah harus main FIFA nih guys, sama teman-teman klub gue ya. Nah, siapa ini? Lupa aja deh. Oh, Gundobald ingat dulu tuh kayaknya pernah disinggung tuh. Oke. Wah, sip lah. Nanti kita coba main lagi, mungkin nggak live atau nanti akan ada upload sedikit. Jadi kayaknya gue akan fokus main Final Fantasy ini, terus mungkin main FIFA juga sama game-game baru kali ya nanti kalau misalnya ada. Tuh, oke. Jadi jangan lupa subscribe channel, terus like video gue biar gue makin semangat bikin konten lagi, terutama game-game MMORPG sama game-game baru ya, game-game baru di PS5 atau oke. Thank you ya guys, sampai ketemu lagi nanti. Kita ketemu di FIFA ya.